Who hurt you? Is a statement I hear quite a lot. When people are expressing their negative emotions, but no one asks, who loves you? Or who loved you? When people are expressing their positive emotions, it's always who hurt you? Who hurt you? Why you bitter? Why you ah. Anyway, here's something I've realized. I find that statement off because even when I see someone expressing their bitterness, their pain, their heart, I don't go asking who hurt you. Whoever hurt them, hurt them. That doesn't mean whatever they are saying is not true. It is their truth. It is a perception. It is an experience in this planet, in this universe. Yes, it's a subjective experience, but it's still an experience, a perception in this universe. It can help you learn how to separate the pain and the message. When I started this journey, I had deep seated rage, anger, hatred for men. You might think they did something awful in this lifetime. No, not in this lifetime. Because in this lifetime, for me, in my experience, men actually pour in me as opposed to draining me. There is a few who have tried to drain me, but most of the men I interact with, they pour in me, be it knowledge, financially, emotionally, one way or the other, they do add and not take. But I had to understand why the deep-seated hatred and anger and rage. That's when I realized, when I started tapping into my ancestors, into my foremothers, I also tapped into their pain, their rage, their anger. This is something you inherit. You don't just inherit the gifts, you also inherit the pain, the anger, the traumas. You hear of generational traumas. You still have to express that. You still have to let it out. So, sweetheart, if talking and talking and expressing and expressing and expressing is the way you express and eliminate that anger and bitterness and pain, do it. Don't bother with the ones asking you who hurt you, who hurt you. Mostly, if someone is being bothered by your bitterness and anger, probably you're awakening the ancestors in them that did you wrong. You're awakening the codes in them from their ancestors that did you wrong. They are tired of hearing, oh, you did this to us, you did this to us, you did this to us. They're tired. That's how we are connected. If someone expressing their pain keeps triggering you, find out why. Maybe you carry the DNA of ancestors that did the awful things. Continue expressing that. You will express it until finally you have nothing to express. Express while healing. Express while healing. There'll be a time where that rage, that hate will be gone. So when I started this journey, I tapped into that pain and anger and rage that I had towards men. I realized in this lifetime, I cannot say there's a man who has hurt me enough for me to sit and talk about men. Poverty was my cup of tea in this lifetime. It was the cup of tea that I came to drink from and learn from in this lifetime. But I still had that hatred and rage towards men. That's when I realized my foremothers, and I have to express that pain as well. I have to let it out. And I did. I did in rituals. I did in voicing out and releasing that pain, that energy from me using my voice. Now I'm free from it. It helps me see, oh, actually, the men in this lifetime, my experience. Again, don't come telling me, oh, that is not my experience. I'm saying my subjective truth. My experience is men pour in me. I have my dad to thank for that, and my mom. Express. Whoever gets hurt by it, whoever gets triggered by it, let them. It's awakening those ancestors in them also. Let them. I hear people saying, be careful of not following bitter women, bitter women's advice. Learn how to separate the message and the bitterness. Every emotion can bring a message. Every emotion can hold a truth. Truth is not held by happiness, joy, as long as I'm speaking, laughing. Now you can listen. No, truth is held in all emotions. Bitter, pain, heart, agony, sadness, joy. You also have to be healing. While expressing, you heal. Don't remain in that space where now you start immersing yourself deep into that emotion. I see people who, let's say, men hurt them, they now focus on men who hurt. They immerse themselves even deeper. When you focus on that, that's all you'll keep seeing, and it will just awaken your wound every single day. Awaken the heart, the pain. It's almost like a reminder. Every day you're reminding yourself of the pain and the heart. You need to let it go. Focus on you healing. Don't forget the lesson, but let go of the emotion. Don't forget the truth, your truth, but let go of the emotion. And start focusing on what you want. What do you want? Do you want men who hurt people? Do you want men who pour in people? And when I say pour, I mean pour emotionally, financially, mentally, spiritually. What do you want? Then focus on that. When I was releasing that pain and agony, I was focusing on having a man who pours in me. When I was healing from poverty, I was focusing on abundance. I'm a self-love alchemist. I help you transform self-hatred to self-love. Release that pain. Don't bother with people who ask, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Some silly questions. Bye-bye. Love you.